Raleigh teen to plead guilty in 2022 Hedingham mass shooting. Austin Thompson, the then 15-year-old accused of a deadly mass shooting in Raleigh's Hedingham neighborhood in October 2022, has informed the court he will plead guilty to all charges in the case, according to his legal team. The announcement came on Tuesday ahead of what had been scheduled as Thompson's trial next month. His attorneys filed paperwork with the Wake County Court stating that Thompson recognizes the deep pain he has caused and wishes to avoid the further trauma a trial could bring to victims and the community. Because Thompson was under age 18 at the time of the shootings, he is not eligible for the death penalty under federal law. He will still face a sentencing hearing in the coming weeks or months, where a judge will determine his punishment. On October 13, 2022, Thompson allegedly began a shooting spree that began inside his family's home on Sahalee Way and extended through the Hedingham neighborhood toward the nearby Neuse River Greenway. According to police reports and court filings, Thompson first shot and killed his older brother, James Thompson. He then exited the home armed with a shotgun and a handgun and fatally shot several other residents as he moved through the neighborhood and toward the Greenway. 5 people died in the attack. James Thompson, 16. Officer Gabriel Torres, 29, an off-duty Raleigh police officer on his way to work. Nicole Connors, 52. Mary Marshall, 34. Susan Carnatz, 49. 2 others were wounded. Special education teacher Marcel Lynn Gardner, who survived after spending weeks in the hospital, and Officer Casey Clark, who was injured during the search for the shooter. Thompson was later found hiding in a shed several miles from the initial crime scene after engaging in a brief exchange of gunfire with law enforcement. At that time, he had a gunshot wound to the head and was transported to a hospital, later moving to a rehabilitation facility. Court records indicate that when officers located Thompson, he was in possession of multiple firearms, ammunition, knives, and cash. Inside the family home, investigators found an arsenal of more than a dozen guns and hundreds of rounds of ammunition, as well as what appeared to be a note taking responsibility for killing his brother. Defense filings previously revealed that Thompson suffers from a serious brain injury from the incident, a factor his lawyers say has affected his ability to explain why he committed the acts. This injury was cited in motions to delay the trial and to limit evidence relating to his statements during recovery. The Hedingham shooting was one of the deadliest acts of mass violence in Wake County's recent history and left lasting effects on the neighborhood. The community continues to honor the victims' memories as legal proceedings continue. Thompson faces multiple charges, including 5 counts of murder, 2 counts of attempted murder, and additional charges of assault with a deadly weapon and assault on law enforcement. As the case moves toward a sentencing phase, families of the victims and residents of Raleigh await closure after more than 3 years since that tragic October evening.